If a storm threatens South Florida, emergency officials must decide whether to order evacuations.
It's all about water.
Storm surge is the water that's pushed inland by wind, and it can be deadly.
Could be up to 6 to 7, 10 feet of storm surge coming inland into Broward County.
That's why you need to know if you live in an evacuation zone. If you live in Miami-Dade County,
We've got A, B, C, D, and E storm surge planning zones.
so let's break it down.
Zone A is our red zone. That includes the tip of South Beach, Virginia Key, Key Biscayne, and the coastal area of the county along Biscayne Bay. This area up here by the Oletah State Park, there is a potential for storm surge.
Zone B is in the orange. It includes the rest of the barrier islands from Sunny Isles to South Beach. Zone B also includes several mainland areas, including much of downtown, and areas along the coast in the southern part of the county, and this large area east of the Turnpike near Homestead.
We saw it with Hurricane Andrew. There's areas along Biscayne Bay that we can see 15 to 20 feet of storm surge.
Zone C, or the yellow zone, comes next.
We've got some different pockets around Miami-Dade County and around North Miami, Miami Shores. Here along the intercoastal, with the largest area of the yellow zone being in Southwest Dade, along US 1, and again down into Florida City.
Zones D in green and E in blue will only be used during a large, slow-moving hurricane.
Zone D, we've got pockets here in Northeast Dade, the largest pocket being here in Southwest Dade.
And Zone E in blue is in the far western parts of the county, with a few pockets inland, including a long stretch along Southwest 8th Street. Because the zones are so widespread, county officials are encouraging everyone to look up their address.
Go to miamidade.gov, services near you. You can plug in your address, it'll tell you exactly what zone you're in.
In Broward County, there aren't as many different evacuation zones.
For Broward County, we essentially have 2 zones for evacuation.
Plan A includes all the barrier islands. Evacuations are ordered in these areas for almost every storm.
Plan B is anything east of Federal Highway.
Evacuations in Plan B are typically ordered for storms Category 3 or higher. Officials in both counties say if you evacuate, you don't have to go far.
We encourage people to stay with friends or family and not to get on the roads and start evacuating up north.
But if you have no place to go, shelters will be open.
We will have general population shelters open prior to the storm approaching.
Shelters are operated by the Red Cross and should be considered a last resort.
It's not necessarily the most comfortable place to be. There's not a lot of room for everybody. There's room for people and places for them to sleep.
So remember to bring the basic supplies.
There are toiletries you need, changes of clothes.
If you have kids, bring toys like these, books or games to keep them busy. Also a good idea to bring a laptop or an iPad to watch movies or track the storm on TV.
But don't bring alcohol or guns, they are not allowed. And remember, now is the time to figure out where you will ride out the storm. Jeff Lennox, 7 News.